All right, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Luckycoin genuine leather case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Brian, what is that? What's a Luckycoin? I've never heard of that brand, or maybe some of you have heard of the brand, but I've actually been super impressed with this case. So let's take a look at it and we'll compare it. I know you guys saw the title about the BULLSTRAP and this case. Let's check it out. So on the front of the packaging, all you get is this Luckycoin branding right here. Nothing else going all the way around, so very simple packaging from them. Now, when you open it up, you do get this little sticker right here. It gives you a little more information about it, if you like it, if you don't like it, what to do. Let's set that off to the side. You get your case, and you get just a little piece of the genuine leather right here that you guys are more than welcome to check out. And, you know, of course, if you buy it, you can feel it, do whatever you want with it, flick it around, do what you want, and set it to the side. And that's pretty much it. So, starting off with the case itself, the first thing I noticed when I opened this is, what does this look like? Well, to me, this looks very much like a BULLSTRAP leather case. If you guys can see that camera bump, kind of like on the inside what they look like, very similar. And we are actually going to compare these two cases and talk about them a little bit more. So let's set the BULLSTRAP off to the side for right now and take a look at the Luckycoin. Now, starting off with the back of this, you do get that 100% genuine leather going around the back and all the way around the sides of this case. And very, very nice, you know, little protruding camera bump right there. It is completely leather, so you don't have any metal or anything like that on the back of the case. And the bottom, which is one thing that is really nice, is fully closed in, which comparing to the BULLSTRAP is open. So that is one thing that really attracted me about this case. So let's take a look at the inside, which is, by the way, lined with microfiber, which is going to protect the inside of your phone from any kind of scratching, from dust or anything like that. And the inside of the case, you do get that complete leather going all the way on the inside of the case, and your buttons are also covered with that same microfiber material going all the way around right there. So that is a nice touch to see. You get a little bit of Luckycoin branding there, your MagSafe ring, and I don't feel a alignment magnet, but we're going to test if it has one here shortly. So with that being said, let's go ahead and weigh this, and we also have a new little tool. We bought a caliper for the channel, so we're going to show you guys some thicknesses and things like that. Now, you know, let's keep it about phone cases when we're talking about thickness here. I'm watching you guys, so, you know, keep it PG here. But let's go ahead and weigh this one. We're looking at 36 grams on the Luckycoin. Now, just to compare it to the BULLSTRAP, weighing that, we're looking at 37. So it's a gram lighter than the BULLSTRAP, which is nice to see. I like that. Very light style leather case, not too heavy, not too terribly light, you know, right there, 36 grams, a very nice weight on this case. And also, let's go ahead and bring over that caliper we were talking about. It's a new tool that we're going to bring over here on Brian's Tech channel. You know what we got to do. We got to keep these things going, keep innovating, keep doing what we want to do. Make sure that I can provide you guys the best accessory content, help you make your informed purchase decision, or some quality viewership, whatever you guys are here for. You know, I appreciate it either way. So we're just gonna clamp that down right here, and we are looking at 11.7 millimeters right there. And with the camera bump itself, we are looking at 13.4 millimeters. Now bringing over the BULLSTRAP, we are looking at 11.5 millimeters. So the Luckycoin is actually a tiny bit thicker than the BULLSTRAP, which I don't know how you guys feel about that. Now it's, you know, 0.2 millimeters, so it's really not the biggest deal in the world, but that is something to note. And looking at the thickness of the actual case, here we are looking at 2.5 millimeters, and here we are looking with the BULLSTRAP at 3.0 millimeters. So it's a little bit thicker. The Luckycoin is a little bit thicker this way, but the thickness of the actual case around the sides is a little bit thinner than the BULLSTRAP, which is actually kind of noticeable when you take a look at them side by side. But with all the science being off to the side, let's go ahead and turn the caliper off, set the BULLSTRAP off to the side. Let's finally go ahead and take our black titanium 15 Pro Max. We'll slap it in here. Nice little click on there, so that's better than most other leather cases that I've seen. Nice click onto the case itself. Let's take a look at how the case fits onto the corners. Nice fit onto every single corner. It's nice and tight right there, so you definitely don't have to worry about this coming off if you drop this case. Now, let's go ahead and step around the sides of it, and we'll take a look. Now, on the top of it, it is completely closed in. The left-hand side, it is also completely closed in. You have your action button, volume up and down, and these buttons, by the way, are full metal, and they're really clicky. Let's listen how they sound. So nice clicky buttons on there. Moving along to the bottom, which is probably one of my favorite things about this case versus the BULLSTRAP, is that this bottom is closed compared to the BULLSTRAP that is completely open. So nice closed-in bottom. You have your accurate dot cutouts for your microphone and your speaker. So it's not a cutout or anything like that, just these little dots. And you have your USB Type-C port, which, by the way, I feel like that's a little bit off center right there. It looks like the port is shifted a little bit to the right, or the case is shifted a little bit to the left. So I would like to see that little minor detail cleaned up right there. Not the biggest deal in the world, but it is something I noticed, you know, having all these cases, hundreds of cases here, that is something I noticed right there. And moving along to the right-hand side, it is completely closed in with that power button. Now, how does this case feel in the hand? And it's been super, super comfortable to use. This bottom edge is not sharp at all because it is full leather. You know, it's not any kind of plastic or anything like that. So if you're like me and you hold it just like this, it's not digging into your pinky. I've gotten a good bit of grip on here. It's definitely starting to have a little bit of patina. Now, my cases don't always get the craziest amount of patina because I'm constantly rotating them back and forth, but I have been using this on my phone for a couple of days now, and it's definitely gotten a good bit grippier. So as soon as I took it out of the box, it was a little bit on the slippery side for me, but you know, I guess with finger oils and things like that, now it's definitely got a pretty good grip on there, starting to show a little bit of character, starting to show a little bit of that MagSafe ring right there, but it's not the biggest deal in the world because leather will do that to you. You know, the more marks and things on here, the more character it builds, in my opinion. So that is always something nice to see right there. Now let's take a look at that camera and screen protection. Starting off with the screen, you get a pretty decent, what they say is a 1.5 millimeter screen lip right there. So you can kind of set this down on its screen. Now I am using a tempered glass screen protector, and if you guys can see right there, it does give you a hair of screen protection with a screen protector on there. So I would just be careful on how you're setting this down face down. I wouldn't go on any rough surfaces, only smooth ones. And looking at that camera lip protection, you have a decent, you know, it's barely there, but it is something there. So if you do set this down on its back, just be careful again with what surfaces you are looking to set this down on. But don't forget, guys, this is a leather case. This isn't really meant to be crazy protective or anything like that, but it's going to protect it from light drops and, you know, most of your scratches and things like that. But the case will take on some of those scratches. As you guys can see, I've got one right there already. Not too bad, but it is something to note. But of course, leather, real leather is going to show character. Not vegan leather where, you know, it's almost like an eraser. But this one is real, 100% genuine leather, so it's going to show that character. Now, finally, let's go ahead and bring over our MagSafe wallet. We'll go ahead and test the MagSafe on here. Nice MagSafe on there, nice click. So, you know, going ahead, giving it that little pocket test that we like to do over here. It's, you know, you got to give it a little bit of effort for that to come off, but I would like to see the magnet just a little bit stronger. Bringing over the BULLSTRAP real quick, putting this on here. Now, of course, I don't have a phone in here, so you're not going to get that animation, but it's about the same as the BULLSTRAP as far as magnetic strength, which is nice to see because, you know, this one, we'll talk about the price here shortly, is about 1/3 of the cost of this one. So, you know, you got to weigh your options here. What are you getting from both of these, and is it worth spending the extra almost $60 for this one? Let's find out. So that is the Apple MagSafe wallet. Let's go ahead and bring over our MagSafe battery pack, slap that on. There we go. We have our animation, and let's see, do we have that alignment magnet? And I'm not really feeling it. Nope, I don't believe we have an alignment magnet, but either way, giving this a nice shake on here, it's not coming off whatsoever because this has great MagSafe actually for a leather case. And of course, with that silicone on leather, those both nice and grippy materials, that's not coming off anytime soon. And bringing over our Anchor 623, let's go ahead and see, will it pick up our bass? Yeah, absolutely. No issues whatsoever with that. You even got to give it a little bit of a shake for that to come off. So that is always nice to see. And our 360-degree rotation test. So if you're sitting here on TikTok, swiping, doing whatever you're doing, answering a couple texts, you know, tapping around on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever, giving those little double tap and keep scrolling, double tap, keep scrolling. I know how you guys do. So on there, no issues whatsoever. And if you turn it to your side to watch some YouTube, your favorite Brian's Tech video, go ahead, no worries at all. Go ahead and type around on YouTube, click around, double tap to fast forward, reverse back, whatever you guys want to do. No issues on there. And of course, continuing on with that 360-degree rotation, no issues with that whatsoever. So excellent MagSafe on this case. You got nice grip, great buttons. All in all, a very good all-around case. Let's talk about colors and price. So this is going to come in tan, which is this color. It's going to come in a dark brown, in a navy blue, and in black. Now, I got this case on Amazon. I did not see the black one for the 15 Pro and Pro Max. I only saw it for the 15 and 15 Plus, but it does say it's out of stock. So I know they make it for the 15 Pro and Pro Max. I just didn't see it on Amazon. But either way, the price on this one, we're talking $30.99. $31 for this case. And we're comparing that to $90 for the BULLSTRAP. So 1/3 of the cost of the BULLSTRAP, you get almost the same design. Now, of course, the camera bump is a little bit bigger on the BULLSTRAP. You get that logo. The BULLSTRAP has a little bit more of that leathery smell. But either way, I mean, you're getting that microfiber lining on the inside. You're getting pretty much the same thickness, the same weight. Great MagSafe strength on both of these. I don't know if I can recommend the BULLSTRAP over the Luckycoin, especially not for $90, guys. I mean, $30 on this, you can really buy one in 3 different colors for the same price as your one color of the BULLSTRAP. So, is this the BULLSTRAP killer? You guys let me know down in the comments below. I really am curious if you guys like this case, if you've checked it out before, if you've used it, and if you do buy it, make sure you guys let me know what you think about this one down below, because I've really been excited to show you guys this case, especially for this insane price difference. It's almost a no-brainer to me. So, with that being said, this is the Luckycoin leather case for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Make sure you like and subscribe, and if you're interested in seeing that BULLSTRAP review, I'll leave that right there.